The other thing is the declarative memory works like a scaffolding system. Now, the more or the less you have of memory and the less scaffolding you have, the harder it is to learn things. Okay. Well, the number one dictator of whether we learn is not whether it's visual, kinesthetic, or audio. It's how we associate with the information. If we have no association with the information, then it'll go through one ear and out the other. Have you ever heard someone talk about, for example, surfing, and you've never surfed, and they use terminology that you wouldn't know? Right. It could say something about the swell, and you'd just be like, I fucking have no idea what it is. You lost me at swell. I don't even know what it is. It'll go through one ear and out the other. Okay, but if you've surfed for a bit and you've felt that and you get that, then that information's more likely to stick. When you first start jiu-jitsu and you've never done jiu-jitsu or not, and someone starts talking about berimbolos and doing this and that, you're just gonna be sitting there like, what are you talking about? You have no idea. But the more you learn from trial and error, the more that information starts growing. And the bigger that scaffolding is, the easier it is to learn new information. So what I do is when I get new students is I don't teach them anything. I tell them what the goal of jiu-jitsu is. I tell them the function of some of the positions like guard and passing and takedown. I tell them the goal is to force your opponent into a position or trap them into a position where they have to quit by either tapping out by physical manipulation or by chokes. Like that's the goal of jiu-jitsu. The first session, I don't teach them nothing. I say, okay, you're going to try and pass my guard. My guard is my legs. You want to get into this position, mount, side control, or take my back. That's your goal. I know you don't know how to do it. I don't care. I just want you to try, okay? And most likely you're going to fail, but I want you just to keep trying. And at first they're tentative. Okay, he hasn't taught me anything. They start playing around and they're trying to do it, and you just see them thinking like his legs are in the way. They're like frustrated, but then suddenly they get like close to a pass or something. You see their eyes light up and they're like, oh, I threw the legs out of the way. And they start recognizing like these things that are starting to work for them. They start trying more and more. They get excited. They have fun. They get a sweat, and they feel like they're learning so much more because they're figuring things out.